Good morning. It's Friday, September 8th. We made it to a weekend. The biggest problem with many people is the fact they can believe in God. That's okay. Jesus, to even say the word Jesus, the name Jesus, is a problem for some people. And it's definitely a problem for the Israelites. It was a problem for them. They looked at him, they saw a man who seemed to know a lot more than they did, and they didn't like it. And so they crucified him. And they felt like, okay, we took care of that problem. He's crucified, he's dead, we're all done. And as Christians, we know that Jesus rose from the dead and became alive again and showed himself to people. And so now he's on the throne. But a lot of people say, well, how can he be there and he can be within me and he can be everywhere? Many people cannot understand that. They're trying to use their mind to understand. And in Proverbs 3 and 5, it says, we are to chapter 3, verse 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Well, how can we trust in something we can't understand? But what we have to learn and understand is that we here on earth, we are looking with our eyes, we're listening with our ears, we are seeing human beings. The things that we see are what we believe. The things we're taught in school, we understand to some point. But 2 Corinthians, he is trying to tell us exactly who is God and how is it that we can worship God. And he says in 2 Corinthians verse 4, number 18, while we do not look at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Okay, so that tells us, okay, there's something that we don't see. And then in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17, and this is repeated throughout the Bible in different ways. It says, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. God is a spirit. Jesus was a spirit. We are spirits. Our bodies are just things we can see on earth. We can't see our spirits and our souls. The souls is what communicates to God. The spirit is who we really are. And the spirit is who Jesus was. So when they crucified him, they didn't kill him. They crucified his body. And they put his body to death. And in order for people to understand, at that time, he rose, he showed himself, but he clearly said, I am the Spirit. It says, where the Spirit is, I am the truth and the Spirit. The way through me is the only way to go. That's the only way you're going to live, is if you go with Jesus and you understand you're a spirit and he's a spirit. And the body is not who we really are. The body is just something to get around on this earth. It's our vehicle. And so if you really want to worship God, it says you have to worship him in spirit and truth, because it says he is spirit and truth, and we have to worship him. So when you go to church and you're saying, yes, I believe in God, and yes, I will worship God, what is in your mind? Are you thinking the body of Jesus, the form of a human being? It's deep. It's hard because we have to take out what we know to live here on earth, our logic and our mind, and we have to trust in a spirit that we can't see with our eyes. Our spirit can see his spirit. So we have to let our spirit see the Spirit of Jesus, the Spirit of God, and understand that we are all together in this. And we're all one, and he is with us, and we are with him. And that's why we have to believe, because if we don't believe, we are not able to get there. I hope that makes a little sense to you. Let me know if it does. Anyway, have a great weekend, and God bless you.